Most people think simply having life insurance is enough and that they're covered. And while that should be the case, and you would hope that every agent did their due diligence and gave you the right policy, it's not always the case. So let me ask you something. If you're if you something were to happen to you, but you didn't pass away, but let's say you got sick or you got an accident, would your policy pay you, or does it only pay you if the worst happens? Because here's the reality of it. Every 40 seconds, someone has a stroke. In every 40 seconds in the US, someone has a stroke and doesn't pass away. On the opposite end, there's someone dying from heart disease every minute, but there's also a lot of people diagnosed with heart disease that are still alive. And I know these situations might seem rare to you, but they're not. It's literally, like I said, every 40 seconds and every minute that we're seeing somebody new with these. They just haven't happened to you yet until they do. And when that time does come, are you going to be prepared? Is your coverage going to cover you? Or is that where it's going to fall apart and you're going to realize that that wasn't the right policy? Here's the thing. Most companies, most policies will fall apart in those situations because they only pay within 12 months of passing. So if your doctor hasn't given you less than 12 months to live, they're not going to pay out. They don't cover certain illnesses or injuries, or they make it really difficult to qualify when you actually need it. But on the opposite end, there's a lot of really good carriers out there with really good policies that can trigger benefits a lot easier. They cover significantly more situations, and they're designed to actually pay out while you're still alive. And there's these carriers, I mean, one carrier in particular that I was looking at, that they pay out billions of dollars every year in living benefits. So the question isn't as much of, do you have life insurance? Because if that's a question, then you still need to talk to me. But it's whether you have the right one. Because I've seen people doing everything right, paying into their policies for years, and then still not qualify when they need it, when the worst situation occurs or when it matters the most. If you're not 100% sure that you have the right policy and it's going to cover you for every need, let's just take a look at it. I can show you exactly where you stand, and then if there's something out there that's better, I'll show you. If you're in a good policy that's going to benefit you and that's going to take care of you, it's unethical for me to try to put you into something else that's obviously going to be more expensive because you're older.